this is pretty interesting. Some topsy-turvy results today in a lunchtime forum for the top candidates in the governor's race.
The Democrat, first in recent polls, wound up last at this Waikiki forum. KITV4's Catherine Cruz takes us to the forum for sales and marketing agents.
The heart of Waikiki, the state's economic engine. On stage, 3 men trying to get behind the wheel. This next to last political forum for the candidates focused on the economy. In the crowd, members of the Sales and Marketing Executives International and their guests. Before it started, attendees took part in a mobile poll ranking the candidates. Mufi Hannemann came in first.
Let's make sure that we try to make this a state where we're not burdening you with as many taxes. First thing I've called upon is an audit, a review of the Department of Taxation. Let's see if those 100 different taxes that we assess of you as individuals and consumers continue to make sense.
Duke Aiona, second.
My proposal is to take something from Governor Lingo that she had when she was governor for 8 years, and that is a tourism liaison. I saw how it worked. That person was a part of the cabinet, and the reason for that was because of the importance of tourism. Instead of waiting and being reactionary many times in government, you want to be proactive.
And Ige, who major polls have leading, came in third.
It really starts with opening a second international point of entry into our community. The leading candidate is Kona Airport. It's really working with the federal government, making them understand how important it is to us.
The informal survey of about 60 people had 17% undecided. Candidates quizzed each other, were asked different questions, and then given a chance to convince the crowd their big ideas are the right ones to lead the state with change. Hannemann pitched having the Hawaii Council of Mayors meet regularly with the governor.
Here's the notion: 5 minds are better than 1. It worked when I was a mayor, when I proposed that. The 4 of us got along fabulously and we did things together. Now more than ever, we need collaborative leadership.
How about the highest cost of living? How about the most taxed in the country? How about the worst place to make a living? How about the worst business environment? And how about an underachieving educational system? That's not something that just happened within the last couple of years. It's something that's happened over the last 30 to 40 years.
No time in the history of the state of Hawaii has an incumbent lost. I ask you to consider that. I ask you to look at the team of Ige and Tsutsui, because I truly believe that we have the best, most capable leadership for the state of Hawaii. And this election really is about the future.
A follow-up survey kept the same ranking, but participants had to vote, with Hannemann and Aiona making the most inroads with the undecided.
Now, not a scientific poll, just a snapshot of a moment in time in this setting with the general election exactly a week away. Now, the candidates have one last forum before a venture capital group on Thursday. Back to you, Paula, Yanji.
All right, thanks, Catherine. And the final campaign push will require lots of campaign cash on hand. One of the 3 candidates for governor dominates this category. David Ige reports a stash of more than $500,000 on hand available for spending. Duke Aiona has about $150,000. Mufi Hannemann about $90,000. As for their totals this election season, Ige raised more than $1.8 million. Aiona, $1.2 million. Hannemann came up with $318,000.
And stay with KITV4 for all of your general election coverage. We'll bring you new Commitment 2014 stories each day leading up to the general election. That, of course, a week away, November 4th.